This is a Windows Phone 7 game review of Game Chest Logic Games, which is an Xbox Live title and available in the marketplace for $2.99. Game Chest Logic Games is simply a collection of 3 puzzle games. In the game, you get chess, Minesweeper, and Sudoku. So, in the chess, there's actually multiplayer where you can invite a friend, and you can watch our other video that shows the multiplayer in action. There's also single player, of course, and you can choose a difficulty here. And it's just your normal chess game. And then you can also save a game and return to it later if you want to. And there's also Minesweeper. So, the problem I have with Minesweeper here is, of course, the cubes are really small, but you can zoom in on them. But then panning around is kind of choppy. It doesn't follow your finger exactly. But otherwise, if you haven't played Minesweeper before, the numbers there tell you how many mines are directly around that number. And so you can set a flag there because that means there is a mine there. And then tap on that area and work your way through the entire game like that. My other issue with this is the graphics just kind of, I don't know, it's sometimes tough to distinguish which of these you've already clicked on and have a number on, and which of them you haven't clicked on yet. And the panning around is also really choppy. And then when you're playing, especially the toughest difficulty, it gets kind of annoying when you're clicking on a square and it moves a bit every time you touch it. So it's not the best implementation. There's also Sudoku. And so, it's just the traditional Sudoku game, or however you say it, Sudoku, I don't know. But it's the traditional game, and you can tap on a square to fill in numbers. You can change from pencil mode to pen mode. In pencil mode, you can just punch in numbers here, little tiny numbers, just to help you through the game. And when you know something is a number, you can change it to the pen mode and actually fill it in there. When you click on each square, it has some nice little visuals that show you which direction of numbers is actually in your section there. So that helps you play through the game. If you've never played Sudoku, it's played by basically, if you have a square here, then each one of these big squares, there's 9 of them, they all must contain numbers 1 through 9. And also, each horizontal and vertical row there, they have to contain numbers 1 through 9. Like this square contains all 1 through 9, and the row there contains 1 through 9, and the column there contains 1 through 9. So that's how you play that game. The nice thing about all these games is you can exit one of them and save it and then come back to it later. Overall, Game Chest Logic Games is a pretty good collection of 3 puzzle games, and it has a really fluid interface. And the graphics are usually great. The only problem I had with the graphics was just on the Minesweeper game, because the controls weren't that great, and the differentiation between the squares wasn't that really vivid. But overall, the chess game looks really great, and the controls on that are really great, and the Sudoku controls and visuals are really good. And overall, it definitely could be worth your money. Make sure to watch the multiplayer video of this game, where it shows off how you can play chess with a friend that either has a Windows Phone 7 or just has a computer with a web browser on it. Game Chest Logic Games can be found in the Windows Phone Marketplace for $2.99. Make sure to subscribe to our videos to check out all of our video reviews, And also visit wnpoweruser.com daily to catch up on all the Windows Phone news.